Good morning, my dear loving children, and welcome back to Vidyanagar Public Schools online class. I hope you remember the chapter that we were discussing in our previous class. We were discussing the chapter 9, Jew's story, right? And where did we stop? Yes, we were talking about Joe's habit of collecting postage stamps, and in that paragraph, she is talking about writing a letter to her father, right? And she does not know to which address she will send that letter because her father has already passed away and she does not know how to send letters to dead people. Actually, it's not possible, right? Yes. So let's see what's happening in the story further. As usual, before school reopened, her mother had started bringing home books and dresses. And Madhu was so proud of Ju's moving up that when she took Ju to Ali to alter the old dresses, she couldn't wait till he began a conversation and announced to him proudly, "Do you know Alika? Ju is entering high school this year." Ali looked at Joe with kind eyes might be, smiled and said, "Of course, we will make sure that Joe has the best dresses for high school." So what's happening here? Madhu is so proud that her daughter Jo is going to enter into high school, and as the school is going to reopen, she has already brought the used books from some others, right? Yes, and she has taken our Jo to Ali's shop. Alika means brother, right? Right, yes, an elder brother. So she has taken Jo to his shop where he is a tailor, and she wanted to alter her dress, old dresses which might be so big for her, so she wants to make it fit for Jew. So when our Madhu announced to Ali that she is going to enter into high school, Madhu is also saying that so she must wear new dresses when she enter into high school. When the other customers had gone and Madhu had opened the bundle of old clothes, Ali got his measuring tape, nodded his head vigorously, and said, "Study well, young lady." Ju could not believe that someone had called her young lady, and a wave of joy filled her. Then Ali said, "Ju's mother, this is Ramu's daughter, and Ramu has been taken from us. Let me give Ramu's daughter a small present." So when those people, those customers in Ali's shop has already left, that time what is happening? Ali is taking the measuring tape, and he is saying to her that, "Study well, young lady." Young lady, whom we call young lady when that girl reaches almost 20 years or 20 or above, then we call lady, right? But he is calling that what do you say, 13 to 14-year-old girl as young lady. So she is getting so much proud to be called by young lady. Then what's happening next? Vigorously, what do you mean by vigorously? Very energetically, okay? And what Ali is saying, what Alika is saying that Ramu, who is Ramu? Ju's father. Ju's father was a friend of Alika, and they were together working. So he is saying that I want to give a present to Ramu's daughter. Ramu has already left us. He is saying, so he wants to give something very precious to our Jew. He pulled out some colorful fabrics from the shelf and spread them on his table. "Jew, select what you like. If Ramu had been alive, you and your mother wouldn't have worn old clothes. Jew must wear new clothes to high school," he said. Madhu burst into tears even as she smiled. So what's happening? Alika took out certain clothes and some new clothes from the cupboard, and he wanted Jew to select her favorite one. So that time he is saying that if Ramu, Jew's father, was alive, they wouldn't have worn such old dresses, because yes, their father would have purchased new dresses for her. So when Alika said these things to her, Madhu, Jew's mother, mother's eyes were getting tears because of happiness, because of what do you say? Because she is sad also. At the same time, she became very happy because he has that good mind to give that present to her daughter. Jo stood staring at Ali, her mother, and the fabrics with disbelief. She was so surprised and happy she could dance. So she stared at Ali. She looked at Alika. She looked at Alika. What's happening here? Her mother and fabrics with the disbelief. She looked at Alika and her mother. She looked like this. Is it true? Can I take new dress from him? In that disbelief, in that confusion, she was staying, and she got surprised and she got happy, and she wanted to dance actually. And Ali's gift of new dresses came the day before school reopened. As Madhu held each dress against Jew's body, smiling and nodding her head, Jew breathed in the delicious scent of new clothes. So Ali gifted her these dresses on the eve of when she is going to high school, right? Yes. Madhu was trying each clothes on Jew's body, and Jew also looked very happy, and she was experiencing the delicious smell of new clothes. This is how the story is ending. Did you all like the story? It's a very beautiful story, right? A beautiful story of a beautiful girl. She is beautiful, maybe in the face, not only the outer beauty is not only the beauty, right? The inner beauty, the heart, the good heart of some people are being called as beautiful, right? Yes. When we like somebody, when we love somebody, even if that person is not looking beautiful externally, or if that person is very good in his thought, in his activities, he is very good at heart, then we all will like him, then we all will love him, right? Yes, that external beauty is not a matter. So let's discuss the answer in detail. How did Manju become Jew, and how did everyone end up calling her that? Answer for this question is already been there in page number 99, second paragraph. You can see everyone called Jew because her mother called her Jew, and Jew also felt that her mother rationed her name as she used to do with rice, dal, and etc. Right? Yes, you can write that paragraph as answer for that. And next question: who did the old lady mistake Jew for? Why? Answer for this also there in the textbook, because the old lady mistook our Jew as her granddaughter Lizzie, right? So because why she mistook our Jew as her granddaughter? Because Jew is actually wearing Lizzie's dress, right? That's why she called her by the name Lizzie. Third question: what does the author tell us about Jew and postage stamps? Yes, it is also there in page number 100, second paragraph. You can find the answer for that, because the whole paragraph is talking about that, right? Yes. And I'll be sending answer also, don't worry. And the fourth question: why did Ali want to give Jew new clothes? Why? Because it's also there in for last page 101, second paragraph, because second and third paragraph, because Alika was also a friend of Ramu. Ramu means Ju's father. So if Ramu was alive, he would have not let her child to wear these old worn clothes, right? Yes, he would have definitely purchased new clothes for her daughter Ju, right? So Ali wanted to give something new for Ju, in the consideration that Ju is actually his best friend's daughter, the daughter of his best friend. So he presented this new clothes, right? Yes. And above that, there are some questions. I'll send you the answers. That questions are very simple. So if you have any doubts, we'll discuss in the live session. Okay. So all of you study very well. Read the chapter twice. And what's your homework? You have to write down the answers for these questions in your notebook. Okay. I hope you are doing well. We will see you in the live session.